The objective of the Ogun State Governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosun's administration in the area of agriculture is to take it from the level of subsistence farming to commercial agriculture. Little wonder then that the state government has initiated many schemes towards actualizing this objective, as it recognizes that only through a vibrant agricultural sector can commercial and industrial activities thrive. Thus, in the last 3 years of his administration, farmers have received loans and other incentives to boost their farming techniques as well as improve their yield, just as commercial activities have continued to thrive. The result is a robust economy based on the improvements of the agricultural sector. In Ogun State, a lot has taken place because the administration of Senator Ibikunle Amosun has continued to make agriculture less stressful and more attractive. These initiatives have gone a long way in encouraging farmers and also improving food security in the state. The administration started with the provision of improved seedlings to farmers at subsidized rates for better yield. In the last 3 years in office, Governor Amosun also purchased and distributed large farm equipment to farmers to assist them in cultivating their farmland and ensure large-scale farming. Also, towards boosting food production, this administration also commenced the greenhouse project for the production of tomatoes. It started with 15 greenhouses at Kotokpo after an initial successful test run by the Ogun State Agricultural Development Program, OGADEP. Here, they have started harvesting the tomatoes.
This is a very good way to find job for our young graduates. You must make this very encouraging for them to do. And this is what we have done, to attract them, to let them know there's life when they pursue things like this. This is greenhouse. And if you see what they've been able to, when I saw it during the Investors Forum brochure, I felt that I asked them that I hope we are not just going to go and take photographs or pictures of a tomato and say it. They said no, it's here in Ogun State, they've started and it's going to be on a massive scale.
Tree crops such as cocoa, palm trees and cashew have also received a boost under the Agricultural Revolution program of the Amosun administration. Towards this end, arable land has been provided for the planting of tree crops in large quantities so that Ogun State can resume the exportation of cash crops. Considering the importance of farm settlements for agricultural development, the administration has rehabilitated and maintained existing farm settlements across the state. It also commenced the construction of more model farm settlements. It started with the Owowo Model Farm Settlement in Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State. Here, 150 agricultural graduates have been engaged, each with his own apartment, fish farm, poultry pen, as well as arable land for farming. The Cassava Revolution program of the administration in the past 3 years is yet another initiative aimed at promoting food security and employment, as well as alleviating poverty through cassava cultivation.
Does it carry the body?
Cocoa and plantain plantations at Alagbagba, the greenhouse plantation and the farmers market at Asheru, which is near completion, are also achievements in the area of providing food for the people of Ogun State and the nation as a whole. Another of the ministry's achievements in the area of agricultural development is in boosting livestock production through the establishment of feed mills as well as improved pullet production. The rehabilitation of the Ogun State Central Livestock Feeds Depot and the Poultry Multiplication Project situated at Emureng in Ogun East Senatorial District is a statement of the commitment of the administration's commitment to agricultural transformation.
It is important to note that our visionary governor, His Excellency Senator Ibikunle Amosun FCA, has approved funds for the completion of the rehabilitation of the project, which is currently ongoing. It is the desire of my ministry to complete the project and deliver it before the end of the second quarter of the current fiscal year.
The government, through the Ministry of Agriculture on the 2nd of April 2014, also flagged off the 2014 Growth Enhancement Support Scheme for farmers at Odeda. The program is particularly focused on seed planting and other commodities for the planting season. Through this program, the Agriculture Ministry will sell improved seeds and other commodities to local farmers at subsidized rates during this year's planting season. Still on agricultural development, the State Ministry of Agriculture, in conjunction with the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, Southwest Region, on the 22nd of April 2014, organized the first ever Southwest Farmers Summit at the Cultural Center in Abeokuta. The aim was to enable farmers across the Southwest showcase their produce and also to discuss major issues concerning the agricultural sector in the region. The Commissioner for Agriculture, Mrs. Ronke Shokefun, told participants of the achievement and plans put in place by the administration of Senator Ibikunle Amosun in the agricultural sector. She also spoke on expectations after the summit.
We must, as a matter of national policy and urgency, raise the bar in the profession so that our generation and the one coming behind will not suffer from hunger. While there should be enough raw materials for our industries, the approaches should be directed at moving our agriculture sector from the ancient subsistence farming system to that which is technologically driven. By this, our great nation can operate an export-driven economy and not an import-driven one as currently seen.
Also, during the 2014 ministerial press briefing, landmark achievements from the various projects and other activities of the ministry were made known by the Commissioner.
The ministry in the last 2 years embarked on all year-round pullet rearing for sale to poultry farmers, particularly towards the replacement of cold layers during all festivals of the year. To this end, 75,000 pullets were reared and sold to over 200 small-scale poultry farmers at point of cage. The pullets have the potential of producing over 100 million eggs in a year. Let me say that the program is strategically designed to achieve self-sufficiency in poultry meat and egg production, to improve the nutritional status and the standard of living of rural people in the state.
According to Mrs. Shokefun, the agricultural sector in Ogun State has recorded an increase in revenue generation since the inception of this government in 2011.
During the first year of the present administration in year 2011, the ministry was able to achieve 41% of its revenue target. During year 2012, the ministry achieved 35% revenue target and 29% of its revenue target in 2013.
All efforts of the Ogun State government under Senator Ibikunle Amosun are geared towards making the gateway state the food basket of the nation. From all indications, the commitment to these objectives as displayed by the mission to rebuild Ogun State is yielding the projected results. Farmers of all categories across Ogun State had in the past faced several challenges. However, with the support of the current administration, a lot has been done to remove these challenges and make farming more worthwhile and productive.
With this sort of plantation, which for a period, I mean a small period, it will generate a lot of fun. Women, because they have a lot of villages surrounding this place, they have a place to go, they have things to do, and it will have an economic impact on them.
We started the land clearing around September last year, and after the first phase of the land clearing, we started the nursery around late December. So we started the replow of the land, and presently we are planting the suckers, who will come first before we finally plant the cocoa seedlings.
Let me first of all salute the courage of our governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosun. It's not something that is hidden. As you have seen, when you came in here, you have gone through what we have here and most of the activities that we are doing here. And if you look at it, you can even ask people that are indigenous of this area or this state, most especially those that come from Yewa. They will tell you the story that this place has been abandoned for about 12 years. And when Senator Ibikunle Amosun came in, the first thing that he remembered is the area of agriculture is fishery, and he said this place must be revived. And since that time, I think he has done a tremendous work.
Kí ìjọba Ibikunle Amosun tó gorí oyè, ó ti bàjẹ́ lọ́jọ́ pípẹ́ díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn, dípò pé kò sí irú reservoir, gbogbo àwọn pọ́ǹdì náà wọn ò sí níbẹ̀ mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n gorí oyè, wọ́n ní láti ṣe àtúnṣe lórí ẹ̀, tí àwọn náà ṣe reservoir náà ní ká tún gbogbo àwọn pọ́ǹdì tó ti bàjẹ́ ṣe náà tún gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe pátápátá láfi dé ẹlẹ́ja nílùú Lárò.
Kódà ẹnu mi ò gbọpẹ́ fún àǹfààní ńlá gidi tí wọ́n gbé wá fún wa ní ìlú Alágbàgbà, nítorí bọ́n tiẹ̀ ṣe ń pe ìlú Alágbàgbà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àǹfààní ìtúbọ̀ wà gbé wa ga gan, torí Alágbàgbà ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹbẹ̀ kò sí mọ́, ṣùgbọ́n tún wá ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tún gbé àgbàgbà náà wá fún wa, inú wa dùn gan gidigidi. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ibikunle Amosun.
Ìjọba gómìnà wa náà gbé wá, bàbá wa Ibikunle Amosun ọ̀nà gbé wá sí ibàyìí. So director wa dẹ̀ wá wọ́n wá fún wa sílé ẹ̀kọ́ láti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa kókó yẹn. Lórí iṣẹ́ kókó làwa náà ń ṣe, wọ́n tún wá kọ́ wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, wọ́n fún wa ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí iṣẹ́ yẹn.
The governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, has described the state civil servants as forces behind the successes recorded so far in the development of Ogun State. The governor gave this commendation while taking a tour of some of the ongoing projects embarked upon by his administration as part of activities marking the Civil Service Week in Ogun State on Wednesday, 18th of June, 2014. According to him, the aim of the tour was to enable the civil servants who are the engine room of government see the projects being carried out by his administration. He said the civil servants who are contributors to the developmental works going on in the state need to see what is being done, hence the purpose for taking them round.
The governor alone cannot do it without the support of everybody. So the people that are at the engine room, the people that are doing the work underground, they should see what they are doing. Very soon now we are going to call everybody to come and see because we'll be commissioning. But it's so easy for us to forget, to say that, oh, the governor alone did not do this. There are some people behind the scene that are making this to happen, and they are better in a position to see all the efforts that they've been putting in their own individual and collective ways. And that's just the idea. For them to see that, oh, this is what, they will call some people the backroom people. If you watch the television, you will see people there, the news.